All right. So this is my Neocaridina tank, aka cherry shrimp tank, aka everything. All my neos are in here. I don't just have cherries. I guess cherries are red. I don't know. I call all Neocardinas cherries, but I have all of them in here. There's the blue velvet. There's green jades. Bloody Marys. There's yellow, orange. Everything is in here. I don't really care about separating them. I just want them to reproduce and see what happens. Most of them come, with the wild colors. Um, whoa, you can't really tell what they were originally. But let me see if I can zoom in. See, there's a couple of them there. A couple of Bloody Marys. There is some of the so hard to focus. Some of the blue velvets, but for the most part, I just let this tank be. I am, it's more for the plants in here, and I have a ton of Bucephalantria, tons. I've had these plants for a really long time. They're slow growing. That's why I really like them. I never have to worry about them overtaking the tank. It takes years for them to grow, but they're stunning, beautiful plants. Um, and they come in different varieties, different colors, different species. I have some driftwood in here. And the substrate that I'm using is the Eco Complete. That is an amazing substrate. It's a high pH substrate. It's not You can't use it for caridina shrimp, but for neocaridinas and for plants, it's amazing, and the substrate lasts forever. It's an amazing substrate. I have tons of it. Whenever I want to do like a planted tank that's really, really well, heavily planted, I'll use that to grow out certain plants. The Bucephalantria, I don't have it in the substrate. I just have it attached to the driftwood or the roots of other plants. Not the roots, but like the stems of other plants, because it's a rhizome plant, so you can't bury it, kind of like a Nubius. But it's a beautiful plant. I really, really like it. And as far as this tank, I do water changes on this. I do about 20% every 2 weeks. Tap water, no distilled water on there. I do add some salty shrimp, the GH plus KH. The TDS I keep about 200 ish. It's not a fusk, not like the Caradina tanks. But yeah, this is my only Neo Caradina tank, and I just let it go. But I think is absolutely beautiful. It's hard to tell from the camera. It's one of those that you have to see in real life, and I don't know. I would love to see anyone with a Neocaridina tank nicer than this. I I I I accept that challenge at any point. This tank is stunning, with the driftwood. Because everything in here is aged. This isn't I've had Neocaridina tanks for a long, long time, and all the plants and the driftwood, everything that's been in this tank has been running for years. So you can see the age on like the moss and all the other plants. It's just the way that it wraps around the wood is just stunning. And there's some buca there. Um, I have some ram's horn snails, some pest snails in here, but that's about it. I don't use like mystery snails or anything like that. But yeah, look at that plants, man. It's stunning. I love this tank. And while I'm cycling the other tanks, I noticed that one of the tanks was next to my fireplace, and there's no fish or shrimp in there cycling. Um, so when I have the fireplace on, because it's been kind of cold lately, nights going down to 30 degrees, 28 degrees, I noticed that the tank got up to like 85 degrees because it's just a 5 gallon tank. So then I modified this. I went ahead and modified this rack that I built, and I just put some 2x4 wood on the side, extend out the sides a little bit, and now I have the tank up there cycling. I'm not ready. I'm not gonna add shrimp into that tank for until about December 15th or 17th or there, because that will be Actually, I don't even know what I'm gonna put in that tank. But on the other tank, I have two cycling at the same time. That will be my red King Kong tank. And I also noticed that in that tank where I have the red King Kongs that are there, some of them gave birth already. There's black King Kong in there. So I don't know what I did, but maybe I will add black King Kongs to that tank up there. But that's later. See how that goes. But anyway, so I cleaned up this tank. This tank was a mess. I had to clean it up so I took a lot of the plants out, not a lot, but some, the val or the dwarf sage, whatever, and I put that in um, that tank that was overloaded, that 40 breeder that's overloaded with the string algae. So I'm trying to lower the nutrients in that tank. I also added some water lettuce and some frog bit. It probably take about a week for all the tank is covered with that, and I'll see how it goes after that. I'll do a follow-up video to see if I'm able to get that under control. But yeah, this is my stunningly beautiful Neocaridina tank. All right. So I'll post another video once the string algae tank is updated and these other tanks are ready for the red King Kong and the black King Kong. More to come.